Welcome, Sagittarius, to your weekly timeless ghetto reading by Sapphire Queen 999. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here before, then nice having you back. I want to remind you guys that these are all general messages. They are meant for entertainment purposes only. Some messages will or will not resonate. And it's okay because not every story will be for you, Sagittarius. So if it's not, then you just pass it on to a friend. But if it is, press the like button and don't forget to subscribe. So let me tell you how I'm going to get your reading today. I'm going to read energies from your recent past, from your present, and from your near future. I'm going to use oracle cards in the beginning of each timeline in order to set the mood. And at the end of your reading, I will be reading the bottom of the deck cards in order to give you an overall summary. Today I will be using the Butterfly Oracle Cards deck, the Deviant Moon Tarot, Everyday Tarot, and Tarot to Go. So for your first oracle card in the recent past, it says spiritual growth. So what I'm getting out of that is that you need to, look more into your higher power, or whatever it is that you believe in, and, put more faith into allowing them to guide you into glory. So let's move on to your first three cards in the recent past. So for your first three cards in the recent past, we have the Three of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. And what I'm getting out of this energy is that, you were heartbroken. You were torn apart, Sagittarius. And, you knew that as long as you kept that blindfold, well, at least you felt that as long as you kept that blindfold on in your Two of Swords card, that no one could, give you or worsen the heartache that you have already encountered in your past. But, once you did take off your blindfold and you did decide to pull forward, you actually were able to reach the Nine of Coins status. The Nine of Cups status. Meaning that you may not be 100% happy, but you're like 90. Okay, and 90 is better than 10. Just think about it that way. Okay, let's move on to your next three cards. For your next three cards in the recent past, we have the Magician, the Six of Cups, and the Four of Swords. And what I'm getting out of these three energies is that, you were manifesting a love offer with someone who, probably from your childhood, someone that you felt nostalgic with. And you know that, upon you accomplishing this relationship, this person that you want to have your new beginning with is someone who, is going to make you feel so confident, so reassured about yourself that, all the stress and all the heartache that you have faced in the past, you're going to be able to heal from that, and you're going to be able to catch up on some Z's, rebuild your strength and recollect and rise up a new person. Okay, Sagittarius, let's go to your last three cards in the recent past. For the last three cards in your recent past, you have the Hierophant, the Fool card, and the Three of Pentacles. I was there looking at your earlier cards, trying to determine, or pinpoint the most possible sign to be this person that you're desiring, that you're manifesting. And, I was thinking an earth sign, but now with this Hierophant card, I'm thinking maybe a Taurus. Okay? And with the Hierophant, you want to take a leap into what you feel is a holy connection, a connection brought upon by the divine. And you want to establish a true partnership with this person with this Three of Pentacles card, and maybe resort in marriage. Because the Hierophant and the Three of Pentacles are both known to be cards that can resort in marriage. And then the Fool card, of course, that's just a new beginning. Taking a leap at something that you desire without fear. So, I think that this Taurus, that's what I'm feeling. This Taurus is gonna make you an offer you won't be able to decline, and that you're gonna be probably really happy with this person. So let's go to your present oracle card. Hey Sagittarius, if any of this reading is resonating with you so far, press the like button and share with a friend. So let's go on to your present oracle card. We have take the next step now. So all it's telling me is that, after being able to heal and get over the heartache that you were feeling, you had to take the next step to move on from, what attaches you to that pain. And if you don't know how to get rid of that, you'll be attached to the pain for many years to come, making you a sourpuss. So let's move on to your first 3 cards in the present. For your first 3 cards in the present, we have the Ten of Wands, the Death card, and the Chariot. And see, that's what I'm getting when it says take the next step now, your oracle. That's what I'm getting, that, whatever it was that that you got out of this fucked up relationship you was in, you need to grab that stuff up, pack it up, and move along. Move away from the moon, move towards the sun. And with the Death card, I'm just getting that, you decided to make a transformation to, if you are ready, handsome or pretty, you're going to be beautiful now. You're going to be gorgeous now. And everyone's going to see. Everyone's going to notice it. Everyone's going to see that you're shining, Sag. And you're going to take fast action at improving your overall beauty through the outside, the inside, and everything else that comes with making you beautiful. Okay, so let's move on to your next 3 cards. So for the next 3 cards in the present, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the King of Swords. And what I'm getting out of this energy is that the minute you chose to walk away from whatever it was that had you stagnant and not being able to, to grow, you were able to reach what they call the Ten of Pentacles status, meaning that you were 100% fulfilled, you were stable, you were abundant, you were intelligent, you had family, you had love, you had it all. And, you did that by taking your time and building up your strength and making the decision to move forward with the person that you want to be and not the person that they want that you to be. And with this King of Swords, it tells me that, you're no longer blinded to the games and the lies and the bullshit that people want to serve you. That moving forward, you're going to use your intuition and your knowledge and your experience and be logical about how you're going to respond to certain situations. Instead of saying, oh, poor this, poor that. And, by feeling pity, you always end up screwed. In Spanish, we say, el que tiene pena es mejor amigo de estar jodido. Meaning, if you feel pity for someone, you will be best friends with, Mr. Unfucks. So, it's just a little heads up on, keeping your eyes open, staying strong, and, making sure that you reach your overall goals. So let's move on to the last 3 cards in the present. For the last 3 cards in the present, we have the King of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Hermit. I don't know, but this Hermit card has been coming out a lot with you fire signs. But, I'm not sure here. I'm picking you up as the King of Cups because, you want to proceed with a new beginning. And, not only in love, but also in abundance. And then with the Hermit, if this isn't that you're going to be dealing with probably a Virgo, all I could get is that you're probably the Hermit. You're probably all in your head, trying to make sure that before you move forward with this offer, of stability and love, that, you're making the right decision, because at the end of the day, you're not trying to get hurt out there. You're not trying to get hurt out there, Sagittarius. You've been hurt enough. You ain't trying to do this shit again. So let's move on to your near future oracle card. So for your near future oracle card, you have volunteer. And what I'm getting out of that energy is that instead of waiting for people to ask you, you should just volunteer to help. Why should someone nag you, hey, take out the garbage, when you yourself are spending it, you yourself are seeing that it's over, this is going overboard. So, as part of the family, as someone who, pertains to a certain circle, household circle, you shouldn't be asked to do things. You should just take it upon yourself of getting it done. Okay, that is considered volunteering. All right, so let's move on to your first 3 cards in the near past. So for your first 3 cards in the near future, we have the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Death card. And what I'm getting out of these 3 cards is that, you've been waiting for the right moment to pursue your person and make them your love offer. And I'm thinking that, now is the time to move on and do it because, that Seven of Swords there, it seems like that's a woman there, or I'm thinking it's a woman because it looks like a dress. And that person, they're playing with the knives, like with the swords, because they're bored, they're tired. They have also encountered some, deceit and hurt and pain in the past, and they're tired of the games. They're tired. They don't want to play anymore. They're bored. So if you're gonna make your offer, make it now, because with this Knight of Pentacles, what I'm getting is that they've been waiting for a long time for something real to come into their life, and since all they've encountered has been fakeness, they put in love or maybe just the hope and faith and expectation of finding something to be true, like real love. They put that to death. They're like, if it comes, it comes. I don't care no more. It's just they put that chapter of their life to death, and they become someone who doesn't feel they need love in order to find happiness. So let's move on to the next 3 cards in your near future. So for the next 3 cards in the near future, Sagittarius, we have the 5 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, and the 2 of Swords. And what I'm getting out of this energy is that, you've been battling yourself for a little while in regards to pursuing love. So, like I said, you went and you took your time waiting, wondering when was the right time to pursue. And even though you've been battling yourself on whether, if this connection was something worth taking a chance again, you got yourself into that 2 of Swords energy where, you know that everyone couldn't pay for the broken plates of your past, and that you had to remove the blindfold and see that, not everyone is going to be the way your previous lover was. And that, if you don't jump on making this decision and taking this opportunity, you're going to miss out on your 4 of Wands. You're going to miss out on this divine celebration of union, this happiness. You're going to miss out on that. So, jump on it. Sagittarius, stop taking your time. So in your last 3 cards in the near future, we have the Ace of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the Empress. And, just to wrap this up, what I'm getting out of it is that, you saw the light. You know what it is that you want. You know the truth. You know that if you do not pursue this, you're going to lose on something that could be very good for you. So instead of walking away, which is a normal reading of this 8 of Cups card, I'm thinking that you decided to move towards your Empress. And keep in mind that the Empress could also be Taurus, for the simple fact that, that is Taurus's like moon card. So, you saw the light, move towards it. Go get that Taurus. All right, so let's move on to the bottom of the deck overall energy. So for your bottom of the deck overall energy, we have the Oracle card moving, the 8 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the 4 of Cups. And what I'm getting out of these 4 cards is that Spirit is telling you, move it, Sagittarius. Stop being slow. Stop taking your time. The time is right. Move. And, with the 8 of Pentacles, I'm getting that, you put in your work. You put in your work. You've been able to accomplish your goals. You got your Pentacle game up in the process. You picked up a few suns there, meaning that, you're happy, you're content. But there's only one thing you're missing, and that's love. And you're ready to take that leap into a new beginning with this Ace of Cups. And what I'm thinking is that when you finally do approach this person, who I'm seeing as the 4 of Cups energy, this person is going to be so shocked, so surprised that, out of everyone, out of all the options that you could have come to, you chose them. You made your offer to them. They're going to be like at a loss of words. They look sad here, but they're not sad. Those are tears of joy, because I'm telling you, they've been waiting such a long time for someone to come with a genuine offer, and to know that it's finally here. I don't know, but I'm getting a wonderful feeling out of this overall energy, and I think you should go for it, Sag. So this is what I have for you this week. If it resonated, press like. If it did not, then of course take what you got out of it, leave what you don't. But I think you should hit the share button And, you know, pass the message on to another Sagittarius who may be in need. Okay, guys, it's always a pleasure. Talk to you guys next week. Bye.